Okay guys, hi, how are you? Today I'm gonna tell you about what you can do in a day in Rionegro, Colombia, Rionegro, Antioquia. This is one part. The video's long, so it's gonna be about 3 parts because we have different places to visit. So right now, we are in Rionegro, about a block from the park, and you can see a nice musician here playing his instrument and all that, and with his little doggy and everything. A street musician enjoying his stuff, and we're having fun here. So it's all good, it's all nice. I'm gonna go give him some money in a moment. So yeah, this is COVID-19 time, and it's August 29th, and next week on September 1st, on Tuesday, the Pico y Cédula in the Valley of Aburrá, Medellín, which is the main city in Antioquia, the capital, there will be no more Pico y Cédula, so everybody will be able to go out, but observing social distancing and whatever, even though, you know, there are quite a few people here today, but you know, everybody does what they need to do, whether they do it well or not. So let's go for a nice tour in a moment. Okay, so we're walking to the park here. This park has a very type of colonial architecture still. A lot of white buildings painting. The streets have been really made nice to look like it. And you know what? One of the things you can do here in Rionegro, in this park, they have a museum in the park. Now there you can see Simon Bolivar, the liberator of Colombia, and all la Gran Colombia, not just Colombia. And there goes the church right there from the town square here. And this is very beautiful, and there's a water fountain, those not working. A couple of raindrops are falling right now. This is the one of the government buildings here. I just don't remember what it is. And the name of the street, Jose Maria Obando, Calle 49. We can see right here, right now, it says that. Jose Maria Obando, Calle 49. So that's the name of the street. I don't know what this Casa Consistorial. That's the municipal council's building there, the council offices and whatever. And look at the typical, some of the typical balconies are still preserved from like 80, 100. Okay, at some point it stopped recording, but let me record again. It's really windy right now. You see that? That's the council building there from the council people, the councilmen. And then we have the church right up there. That's the church. And we got the water fountain here. And some of the old typical style houses. That's an old building. And what's awesome about this park that you can do here in one day in Rionegro, you could come here for a couple of hours, and look, they sell these things here, nice candy and all of this, like handcrafted stuff, handicrafts and everything, some nice sweets, cupcakes and all of that good stuff, some typical Colombian candy, Colombian sweets and all of that. If you come to Colombia and come to Rionegro, right here in the park, you have all these typical Colombian sweets, very different little sweets that people love, and some natural honey there if you want to buy some natural honey, some things called merengon. So it's a very good stuff that they have here, very nice stuff. Hola, ¿cómo está? Qué bien, solamente estoy filmando aquí en inglés, mostrándole a la gente en un canal que tengo YouTube qué cosas tienen aquí, entonces les explico.
Del Parque de San Antonio, para que sepan.
¿Del Parque de San Antonio?
Ya a partir del jueves, acá estamos hasta el jueves, ya a partir del jueves nos encuentran todos los fines de semana en el Parque de San Antonio.
Ah, qué bien, very nice. They are the ladies that sell these sweets at Parque San Antonio, which is part of Rionegro, and they're just here for a couple of more days, but starting next week in September, they're going to be there every weekend. And we have these typical called solteritas, and then you got these different candy right there, like sweets. ¿Qué es eso?
Crema de solterita con arequipe, queso y crema de chantilly.
Wow, they got like milk caramel, whipped cream, cheese, and regular sweet that they use on the solterita. Ah, qué bueno, gracias. And this is the casado, ¿no?
Sí, es
Casado. That's bocadillo
con
and
queso mozzarella.
with mozzarella cheese. They call it casado, meaning married, casado.
Este maní.
And this is toasted peanuts with sweet on it, sweet toasted peanuts. So they got a lot of different sweets here. And los obleas,
Eso, veas.
obleas with con arequipe, milk caramel or dulce de leche, as the Americans sometimes call it. Ah, bueno.
Ya, gelatina.
Muy tradicional acá la
And-
gelatina que se tira así en un palo, la cogen y la tiran así.
Ah, okay.
Gelatina de pata se llama.
They call it gelatina, gelatin, like a gelatin coming from the cow's leg. They make it with that, and they make it around a stick. It's traditional candy from this area. Ah, muchas gracias. Entonces ustedes se encuentran allá y la empresa se llama Dulces Oriente. Okay, that's the name of the company, Dulces Oriente. So make sure you come to Rionegro, go to Parque de San Antonio de Pereira, and you visit that place, and you will find these ladies there every weekend, cada fin de semana. Empezando ya en septiembre.
Ya empezamos.
Inclusive ahora a partir de 8 ya vamos a Navidad. En este momento ya
Ah, qué bien. Ah, muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Hasta luego. Okay, so every weekend they will be situated in Parque de San Antonio, San Antonio de Pereira. So very nice stuff. The ladies were very nice to tell me and let me film the video. Thank you. And now we have this old style house here, and it's a shopping passage there. And that's one of the old ones. That's got to be around 100 years old at least. Because look at the architecture and all of that. Then you got the bank next to it, which is newer, and some of these other things. So, I mean, that was some yummy stuff. What do you think? You could come here and chill for a couple of hours. They got a lot of restaurants around here. A lot of restaurants. Things are starting to open up. Things are starting to open up, and everything is going to be kicking off very nicely next week. And probably by the time you see this, it'll all be September something. But right now it's August 29th. Saturday, August 29th, 2020. Now this is the nice little park. They converted this park, and right down here, this is a museum. There's a museum down here, and it's called MAR, Museo de Artes de Rionegro, MAR, M-A-R. And this is the entrance to it. You come down this way. I'm going to show you in a moment. And you got some other restaurants. I'm a vegetarian. I eat only vegetarian food. I'm a vegetarian. But for those of you who are not vegetarian, there are 2 restaurants here that are vegetarian in Rionegro. Okay, I'm a little further away because the music was playing very loudly there, but there are many different restaurants here that you can come to and eat here in the town square of Rionegro. And they got these little stalls where you can buy coffee or other sweets. And they got lots of banks, ATMs all around the park here. Different banks, Banco de Bogotá, Banco Colombia, whatever. And people are just hanging out, old folk just chilling and relaxing. People are tired of being closed in. Colombian people are very sociable people. They like to go out and do things. And this is year round. It doesn't snow here. It doesn't snow. So in one day, this is Museo de Artes de Rionegro. That's what it's called. Museo de Artes de Rionegro. MAR. MAR. And so you come down this way and you can check it out. So let's go see what they have.